hope everyone is doing well. This will be a long video, so let's just hop right into it. So I'm just going to show you that I start off with flattening my box. Make sure it's not connected anywhere except for obviously the sides. And I just take one end only and cut it through here, which I've done already. And then I get my length and take duct tape and go along the little slits. Now that I have my panels all measured out, I am going to double them with cardboard, that is, using my white glue and my glue gun. That will make the panels stronger and able to stand up. Okay, as quickly as I can possibly do, you guys, I am going to use the heavyweight poster boards. This was $5.44 for a 6-pack. So it's 6 of these boards in this pack here. You can get the other ones that are not heavyweight, and they're like 47 cents at Walmart a piece. And it would be a little over $3, but I wanted the heavyweight one because I wanted it to cover the interior of my panels so that it gives me a good foundation to put my fabric on. My fabric, I got 2 yards. Go and look in the remnant section of your fabric stores or stores that sell fabric, and sometimes you'll find some really good remnant cuts. I got this 2 yards for $2. I'm going to let you guys do the math. Each of my panels measure about 17¼ inches wide, and then the height of my entire panel screen is about a little over 5½ feet, so 5.64 I think it is exactly. I got 6 of the heavyweight poster boards, which were 28 by 22 inches, and it was enough to cover the entire panel with some wiggle room. If you're going to align poster board inside your panel doors, as I have, make sure not to go too far into the fold area because it will obstruct the movement of your panels. However, if you find that you have, don't fret. Take a very sharp X-Acto knife and carefully just trim away that excess. All right, my little hairy fuzzy top is my daughter. So what we're gonna do is, it's kind of a windy day, but it's about to really drop. So this is like a now or never kind of situation. So I'm going to show you what I'm gonna do as best I can. So I'm just gonna insert this quickly because it was a bust, you guys. Our temperatures has started to really drop quickly that day as we're into the cold temperatures now. It's really weird. It gets warm during the day and it starts quickly in the evening, dropping real quickly. However, I was using the Elmer spray adhesive, as you saw, and I was very generous with the amount that I put on. But once I brought it back into the house, the panels, we tried to put the fabric onto the adhesive and it just was not sticking. So I literally got out glue sticks and my daughter helped me, and we just kind of rubbed the glue stick immediately and then immediately tried to rub the fabric in conjunction with using a steamer to try to make it more tacky. And that's how I ended up getting the fabric on the panels.
Okay, I'm going to do this very quickly. I am going to concentrate heavily on the edges. It is getting very windy out here, and it's getting colder by the minute. Let's do this here and here. Okay, I'm done.
apologize because my speakover is not going to be in tandem with what you see on here. But essentially, what I did is I cut 1 inch strips of cardboard to make it a frame around my entire panel, with the exception of the very bottom. And I use remnants from, if you remember my video when I was recovering my bar chairs, this is remnants from that fabric, that vinyl right there. So I took 1 inch strips of cardboard and then I covered it with that vinyl.
I wanted my decoration on the front of the screen to be interchangeable and temporary, so I came up with the idea of cutting out 6 inches by 12 inches out of cardboard, putting a magnet on the back of it using my glue gun, and then putting the other magnet behind the screen, and it worked.
I'm going to be very careful to make sure that I have enough here to cut off. Hopefully this will cover another panel that I have, 6 by 12. Let me go ahead and cut this. And I'm giving good pressure. I don't want to have to do a second pass, but I'm taking my time, not lifting my X-Acto knife each time I pause. And there I have a good cut. So this part I'm going to try to detail as much as I can so that it is clear what I am trying to do. I am using the acetate, the plastic, and what I have done is taken $3 store frames that have acetate as a cover as opposed to glass, and I scored it with a little mini flathead Phillips screwdriver and bend them forward so that I can create a fold, where which I then wanted to apply a chrome vinyl paper, contact paper over that to make it metallic. And then I had crystal string lights, which I attached to the underside to make it a task light. And then lastly, on the corners, I applied metallic beads. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. This is a long clip, but I have a lot of details on this panel, so I wanted to share as much as possible. You guys, there was a clip I did not show. This one was comical enough, but there was another clip. I had to do 3 of these little task light cover things, and there was one part where it just went on horribly, and I'm literally trying to use my elbow to put it on the acetate, then pull at the vinyl with my other hand. It was comical. It looked like a clip out of Lucille Ball or something. But that vinyl that I randomly picked up at Burlington Coat Factory, if you see the title or the brand, you might want to stay away from it. It was really hard, and it could have been because I had such a small little object to cover, but it was a challenge to say the least.
Using my little metal pick, I poked a hole at the corner of each of my shades, and then I applied the metallic bead.
materials that I used in making this project, I already had. I am a heavy crafter, you guys, so over time, when I see things here and there at stores for cheap or at a very reduced price, I will just grab them and keep in mind for a later project. And that is what I indeed did with this one. So I'm just saying that I don't assume that everyone would just automatically have these, but even if you don't, cardboard, from when you get deliveries, just keep. I kept over a series of maybe 4 months, and then I flattened them and put them behind a piece of furniture until I was able to use them. So everything else I got either from the dollar store, Burlington Coat Factory, Ross, or Hobby Lobby and Walmart. Okay, here is the panel or the screen divider, whatever you would like to call it, without the lights. Panning around, and then bear with me, I'm going to turn the light on. I like the fact that the crystal lights show through the acetate. That wasn't on purpose. I didn't know it would do that with the vinyl covering or the chrome vinyl covering over it. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. Normally I'm gonna be sitting about right there. I know this was a long video. I appreciate you guys for keeping up with me. Stay safe, stay healthy to the best of your ability, and always have a made up mind to be blessed each day. Bye-bye.